The social benefit of another fire extinguisher is the sum of the price the person is willing to pay to protect its apartment or house and the external benefit. The resident um, receives benefit and is willing to pay to protect its own property, but also other people who live nearby receive benefit because the chance of their house burning down because a fire started next door is now decreased. Without government action, the social value curve is above the demand curve. We can show this pretty easily on a graph. Here's quantity, here's dollars. Here is the normal demand curve. Well, without government action, the height to the demand curve represents the value to the consumer. They're called the private value. The private value is measured or equals the height to the demand curve. That height says how much the person is willing to pay for that last fire extinguisher. If we add on top of that the social or the external benefit, the external benefit is added on top of that, so the social value is higher than the private value. The social value curve is higher than the demand curve. The intersections of which two curves determine an equilibrium quantity? Well, it's our old friend, supply and demand. There's a demand curve, there's a supply curve. The intersection of those two curves is the equilibrium quantity. We'll call it QE. The two curves that determine the socially efficient quantity are the supply curve and the social value curve. Let's call that quantity QSE for the quantity that's socially efficient. Without government action, the equilibrium quantity is going to be less than the socially efficient quantity. Let's use our graph to show this. Here's quantity, here's dollars. Let's let the supply curve be red. Let's let our normal demand curve be blue. And let's let the intersection of those two curves determines the equilibrium quantity, QE. Let's make the social value curve be green. Without government action, the social value curve is above the demand curve, and therefore the quantity that's socially efficient, QSE, is greater than QE, or we could say it the other way, QE is now less than QSE. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about what the government might be able to do to make the equilibrium quantity equal to the socially efficient quantity.